Feeling like you're stuck in a gray, foggy world, especially as the years go by? It can feel like the sun will never shine again. But what if I told you that even the smallest glimmers of light are signs that you're on your way to brighter days? Today, we're not talking about diagnoses or labels. We're talking about hope. We're going to explore 10 powerful, yet simple, signs that you are starting to win the battle against depression in your later years. These aren't giant leaps, but small, steady steps forward. And each one is a victory. Let us start with the first sign. You're starting to notice the little things again. Maybe it's the taste of your morning coffee, the warmth of a sunbeam on your skin, or the sound of birds chirping outside your window. When depression has a grip on us, it robs us of our ability to find joy in everyday moments. The world becomes dull and colorless. But when you start to genuinely notice and appreciate these small sensory details, it's a sign that your mind is slowly reawakening. It's a quiet signal that you're reconnecting with the world around you. So, if you recently caught yourself smiling at a flower or truly savoring a meal, celebrate that. It's a bigger deal than you think. The second sign is that you're reaching for comfort in healthier ways. During the darkest times, it's easy to turn to things that numb the pain but don't actually help, like overeating, isolating yourself, or staying in bed all day. A huge sign of progress is when you start choosing things that genuinely soothe your soul. Maybe you put on your favorite calming music instead of sitting in silence. Perhaps you pick up a book you used to love or call a friend just to hear their voice. These are conscious choices to care for yourself. It shows you're moving from just surviving to actively healing. You're building a toolkit of healthy coping mechanisms, one small action at a time. Sign number 3. Your sleep patterns are starting to normalize. Depression and sleep are deeply connected. It can cause you to sleep all the time, or it can keep you staring at the ceiling all night. Neither one is restful. A major indicator that things are improving is when you start to find a more regular rhythm. Maybe you're finding it a little easier to get out of bed in the morning, or you're sleeping through the night more often. Even if it's not perfect, any movement toward a more balanced sleep schedule is a fantastic sign that your body and mind are beginning to regulate themselves. It's a foundational step toward feeling more energized and capable during the day. The fourth sign is that you're refilling small sparks of motivation for things you used to enjoy. Depression can make even your most beloved hobbies feel like a chore. The guitar gathers dust, the garden goes untended, and the recipe book stays on the shelf. But then, one day you might feel a tiny urge. A thought like, maybe I'll just strum a few chords, or I could just water that one plant. You don't have to feel a huge wave of enthusiasm. It's about that small flicker of interest returning. Acting on that flicker, even for just 5 minutes, is a powerful way to tell your brain, I'm still here. I still care. It's you reclaiming pieces of your identity that depression tried to steal. Now for sign number 5, you're being a little kinder to yourself. The inner critic can be incredibly loud when you're depressed, telling you that you're a burden or that you're not trying hard enough. A beautiful sign of healing is when that voice starts to soften. Maybe you messed something up and your first thought wasn't self-blame but something more like, it's okay, everyone makes mistakes. Or perhaps you allowed yourself to rest without feeling guilty. This shift towards self-compassion is monumental. It's learning to treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a dear friend. It's recognizing that you are worthy of grace, especially when you're struggling. Sign number 6 is that you are more open to connecting with others. Isolation is both a symptom and a cause of depression. It creates a vicious cycle. So, when you start to feel even a slight willingness to engage, it's a breakthrough. This doesn't mean you're suddenly a social butterfly. It could be as simple as answering the phone when a loved one calls instead of letting it go to voicemail. It might be saying yes to a quiet cup of tea with a neighbor. These small acts of connection are lifelines. They remind you that you're not alone and that people care. It's a sign that you're rebuilding the bridges that depression tried to burn down. Let's move on to the 7th sign. You're starting to think about the future, even in small ways. When you're deep in depression, the future can feel like a blank wall or a dark tunnel with no end. It's hard to imagine next week, let alone next year. A subtle but powerful sign of progress is when you start to plan or look forward to things again. It could be as simple as scheduling a doctor's appointment for next month, ordering seeds for your spring garden, or looking forward to a grandchild's upcoming visit. These future-oriented thoughts show that, on some level, you believe there will be better days ahead. You are planting seeds of hope in the soil of tomorrow. The eighth sign is that you can handle small setbacks without completely spiraling. Life is full of little frustrations: a spilled glass of water, a forgotten appointment, a burned piece of toast. When depression is severe, any one of these can feel like the end of the world and confirm all your negative thoughts about yourself. But as you get stronger, your resilience grows. You might still feel annoyed or frustrated, but you're able to see the setback for what it is, a small, temporary problem. You can take a deep breath and move on, instead of letting it ruin your entire day. This growing emotional resilience is a true testament to your inner strength. Sign number 9 is a big one. You're thinking about your purpose again. Depression often makes us feel worthless and without a role in the world. As you heal, you might start to rediscover your sense of purpose. This doesn't have to be some grand world-changing mission. It can be found in simple, meaningful acts. Maybe it's sharing your life experiences with a younger person, taking care of a pet, or volunteering for a cause you care about. It's about feeling that what you do matters, even in a small way. Feeling needed and valued is a fundamental human need, and reconnecting with that feeling is a profound step toward reclaiming your life and your joy. Finally, the 10th and most important sign: you are here, watching this, and you are still fighting. The fact that you clicked on a video like this shows that there is a part of you that has not given up. There is a part of you that still believes in the possibility of a brighter future. That, right there, is the most powerful sign of all. Healing is not a straight line. There will be good days and bad days. But your willingness to keep going, to seek out hope, and to take one more step forward is the ultimate proof that you are on the path to beating this. Remember, you are not a burden. Your life has value and purpose, no matter your age or what you're going through. These signs are not a checklist for perfection. They are gentle reminders of your own progress. If you are struggling, please know that it is a sign of strength, not weakness, to ask for help. Talk to a friend, a family member, or a doctor. There are people who want to support you. You have weathered so many storms in your life to get here. You have a strength and wisdom that is unique to you. Hold on to that. Keep looking for those glimmers of light, because they are there. You are worth the fight. Thank you for spending this time with me. Please take care of yourself.